Hey everyone, it's Stranger Grayson here. I promised this y'all in the last review. I'm going to be doing a horror movie collection, 2023 for the 100 subscribers special. I might start doing this yearly. I don't know. It just depends on what movies I pick up and if it's even worth y'all's time. But as you can see, I really do enjoy horror movies. One of my favorite things to do when I'm not in school. Unfortunately, I'm going back next week, but you know, I can still watch them after school. I mainly collect them on Blu-ray, but the ones I can't get on Blu-ray, I have on DVD. A lot of these you might recognize from the reviews that I've done over the couple years of the channel. And then there's some right here, but I'll get into that later. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started with the DVDs. First one is Black Xmas. Yeah. This is the remake of the 1974 film. Came out in 2006, I believe. From what I was told, it's really not that great of a remake. They even have a 2019 remake. Came out after this. I was told that one was even worse than this film. But Dimension Films, you know, can't go wrong with that, obviously. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I'm just joking around. Dimension films suck. But anyway, seems like a pretty cool cover. I'll definitely be reviewing this for Christmas this year. But I'm not too excited from the reviews I've heard. And of course, I reviewed these last year, Ginger Dead Man. You know what? I won't even talk about these. These movies sucked. I mean, the first one was fine, but fuck these two movies. Okay, Needful Things. This is a Stephen King adaptation, if I'm correct. I've had this movie for a while. My dad had this. He gave it to me. Told me it was pretty scary. Not sure if that is entirely true. But looks okay. Have never watched the film. If you guys have, let me know down in the comments. I was told it was pretty good, but, you know, I might review this eventually. Have not seen a lot of movie reviews on it, though. Okay. Next one we have is Stay Alive. This is not on Blu-ray, but it is the unrated director's cut. I'm not sure if Michael, I'm pretty sure he reviewed this, but I'm not sure what cut he did. Seems pretty interesting to me. It's got a lot of the, gore. Yeah, this is definitely rated R. Yeah, or unrated, yeah. But, definitely seems interesting. I believe this dude is in Big Fat Liar. What's his name? Is it Frankie Muniz? That's how you pronounce it. He was in Big Fat Liar. That's all I remember him from, but hopefully it's good. Apparently it's about like a video game. If you die in there, you die for real. Okay, getting down to the last couple DVDs. So, you guys have seen me review this on my channel before. This is the Tremors 7 movie collection. I believe this was back when I first started doing the reviews. Believe it or not, I did this because at the time, Dead Meat was covering these, Zoran was, and I wanted to watch these too before I got it spoiled by Dead Meat. I think I watched up to part 5, and then I just took a break from Cold Day in Hell and Shrieker Island because I was really nervous about those films, which I thought right because these last two films sucked, and so did number 3. But from what I understand, 5 and 4 were okay, but I really enjoyed 1 and 2. But 1 is definitely probably my favorite out of the 7. I might do a ranking on these soon, but, you know, it is what it is. It's PG-13 rated horror film, but still pretty interesting. It says Shane Val Kilmer passed away, though. I missed that man. Okay, last DVD I have, another Dimension Films one. That is Wolf Creek. Is not on Blu-ray, I don't believe. I think they came out with a sequel. Don't know where to pick it up, but I got this at a DVD place. It was like $1 for a DVD. Pretty good bargain. I was told this film is freaking scary, and apparently the killer in this film is so sadistic that you're gonna hate his guts. Yeah, not since Texas Chainsaw Massacre has terror felt so real. Definitely concerning. As you can read here, you can pause it and read it if you want to. Looks pretty terrifying. Apparently this is like an Australian film, so I don't know. You guys might see me review this next summer. Okay, now we're getting into all the Blu-rays. So, this is going to be taking a long time. But anyway, first up, I have the Alien 6 film collection. Pretty interesting. Definitely going to be reviewing these sometime for like a sci-fi type of thing. Don't own Predator, but hey, I picked this up at Walmart for about 25 bucks. Thought it was worth it. It comes with 6 films. Not sure how good 3 and Resurrection are. Have not seen these. I have seen 1 and 2, but after 2, I have not seen the rest. Hopefully, they're pretty good. Then we got April Fool's Day. You know, it's just a, you know, holiday slasher. It wasn't my favorite. Definitely has a really weird twist. But, you know, I think you can get some fun out of it. I thought it was pretty fun. Okay, now, this one I reviewed, I believe, last year for Christmas. And this was honestly one of my favorite holiday slashers. Outside of Silent Night, Deadly Night, this is definitely... I'd say this is better than Silent Night, Deadly Night. But I still like Silent Night, Deadly Night pretty well. But I definitely would rather watch this over Silent Night, Deadly Night. Scream Factory Edition, like April Fool's Day before that, was definitely interesting. I think you guys could really get a good fun out of it. Michael, if you're watching this, please review this, man. I think you'll have a great time with it. Comes with disc 1 and disc 2. Believe it's just interviews and stuff. Olivia Hussey, John Saxon, just a lot of well-known actors, and then Margaret Kidder. Yeah, you guys will definitely have fun with this. From what you've seen, I'm going in alphabetical order. I have all these listed. However, with the franchises, I don't put them in alphabetical order because I want to make sure that it looks pretty accurate. Okay. The Bye-Bye Man. Heard a lot of bad things about this film. I was told it has a terrible ending. Picked this up at the same movie place I got Wolf Creek and Stay Alive, but from what I hear, it's really not that good. I haven't seen many reviews on it, but from the ones I've seen have told me are not really that good. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments, because I might take a look at it soon, maybe for Halloween or something. Okay, now this is the franchise I'm going to be reviewing next month in August. It is the Chucky 7 movie collection, or the Child's Play franchise. Comes with all 7 films, except the remake, which I have right here. Pretty cool. Comes with deleted scenes, gag reel, more. I really do enjoy this franchise. This is one of the movies that got me into horror. I believe it's the first film that I saw before any of these. Yeah, it's definitely been a long while since I've taken a look at the franchise. I really want to review this next month. So you guys may start seeing a review in early August. Let me know your thoughts on the films. I know a lot of people don't like the last couple of films, but yeah, you'll definitely be seeing a review in August with these. I can get it back. There we go. Okay, and then right after that, whoa. You guys like this quality better, or do you prefer this? I prefer this. Okay. So, I have the Child's Play remake right here. Pretty expensive for a Blu-ray. I got it on Amazon. But, I don't know. I'm kind of having my doubts with it. I mean, it looks okay. Mark Hamill voices Chucky. Apparently, it's not even supernatural. It's just a lot of sci-fi horror. You know, like robots. This thing's a robot, and apparently it gets a virus in it, and it comes to life and starts killing people. But, you know, I'll have to see when I watch it next month in August. Now, I have done a review on this franchise. This is a double pack with Evil Dead 1 and 2. I thought these movies were really good. Evil Dead 2 did not enjoy as much as I did the first film, but none of these films were bad, if I gotta be honest. Then right after that, I have Army of Darkness. This is, of course, another Scream Factory edition, as you can tell from the bottom here. Pretty cool. It came with the 3 different versions of the film. The theatrical version the director's cut, and the international cut, which the international cut had the original ending. I believe I watched the director's cut for the review because it had a whole lot of deleted scenes. But definitely one of my favorites in the franchise of Evil Dead. Probably my second favorite, but I still don't think it's as good as the remake. This is definitely one of my favorite remakes out of any horror movie franchise. Some of the best actors. I really do love Jane Levy's Mia performance. You know, the producers, I believe, came back to do this film. They produced the film. I don't think they directed it. They got another director. But they did look over the film and make sure it was done right, which I'm very glad about. Overall, it was a really good remake. Definitely, if I had to like rank the remakes, this would definitely be up here as one of my favorites. Okay. Now, I'm not really sure if this would be considered, I mean, it is horror, but this doesn't really have a body count. Not a lot of people die in it. I think there's like 1 or 2 people that die. But it is The Exorcist, which is the extended director's cut. Got this at Walmart for about $10. Not too bad for a Blu-ray. Got a very nice slipcover. Not sure how many people like The Exorcist. I know my mom hates it. But looks pretty interesting. Yeah. So let me know everyone's thoughts on The Exorcist and if you'd like me to cover it sometime. Okay, now I have the Scream Factory 4K Ultra HD of Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which I won't even talk about 5 because that movie sucked. But Halloween was a very good franchise. I'm definitely going to be continuing it this year. I hate I had to stop on Resurrection. But don't worry, I'll be finishing the franchise off this year. I really do enjoy these Scream Factory releases. I really want to get my hands on 6, 7, and 8. It's just going for like $115, so it's probably going to have to be a while before I get those. But yeah, very good Scream Factory releases. Not going to talk about this film because I hate it out of the 5. But definitely check this franchise out. Amazing franchise. Okay, then we have Hellfest. I also got this same place I got the Bye Bye Man and Wolf Creek. It's another Halloween type film. Seems pretty cool. Takes place at like a carnival or whatever, or amusement park, and these teenagers get killed by this guy. But yeah, looks alright. Yeah, from an executive producer of The Walking Dead. I don't know, seems interesting. Okay, now I've just reviewed these, but it is all 4 of the Jaws films. I will not talk about these 2, but Jaws 1 and 2 I thought were really good. But of course, Jaws will always be my favorite out of the bunch. But yeah, overall, really interesting franchise. This one I still hate though. Hate its guts. Okay, the Leprechaun 7 film collection. Thought it was an okay, like, B-movie slasher franchise. You know, for what it's worth, I thought it was pretty cool. But, didn't really enjoy a lot of these films. Honestly, 1 and 3 were probably my favorite. Then In the Hood, but, you know. Okay, and then we have Leprechaun Returns. I thought that was a really cool requel to the franchise, sort of like what Halloween 2018 was. Ignored the previous sequels and is just a direct follow-up to the original. And as for Origins, this definitely on my list is one of my least favorite remakes. Probably one of the worst. But I won't even talk about that. Okay. My Bloody Valentine. Another Scream Factory release. Love the cover art that they chose. Comes with the theatrical and the uncut version. I watched the uncut version for the review. But still pretty alright, decent Valentine slasher. Probably going to be reviewing the remake next year for Valentine's Day. But I think you guys will get a kick out of it. I know Michael liked it. Okay, now this was the first franchise I had ever done a review on this channel, and that is the Paranormal Activity films. I have not gotten around to ranking them yet because they have one more film called Next of Kin, which unfortunately is not released on Blu-ray yet unless you buy that whole 7-film collection bundle, which I probably will not get. So I'll probably watch it on like digital or something and review it. But yeah, Paranormal Activity I thought was really cool. I like found footage horror films. I know it's not the most popular type of horror film out there, but I still think you guys will get a kick out of this franchise. Now, the franchise that wasn't really as popular for my channel as I could tell from the reviews and the view count was the Psycho franchise. I despise, as a remake for itself, probably one of my least favorite remakes that I've watched, but it's fine for what it was. It's just literally, if you watched the original and the remake, they're the exact same film, but this one just has better quality and it's not in black and white. Vince Vaughn, not really a good Norman Bates in my opinion, but I do like some of his films. Honestly though, out of all the 5 though, Psycho 2 was my favorite when I did rank them, but I understand it's not everybody's taste, but I still got a kick out of at least some of these. Okay, and I think another one that didn't really do well in my view count was The Purge. It's more shoot 'em up type of thing. I wouldn't really know if it's considered horror or not. I mean, Dead Meat covered it, so I'm assuming it's horror. But, I understand it's not everybody's taste. Didn't really get a lot of views on that. Okay, the only Scream movie I have on Blu-ray right now is the 2022 film. Scream 5, Scream, whatever you want to call it. I have not watched it yet because I want to watch the other 4 first. But I am glad I picked this up on Blu-ray. Don't want to hear any spoilers about it, so please don't spoil me in the comments. And please don't spoil Scream 6 because I really want to watch that. Okay, then we have the remake for Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is just called Silent Night. Pretty fun Christmas slasher. One of the better remakes out there. Probably would be in my top favorite horror movie remakes. You got Malcolm McDowell, Jamie King. 2 iconic names. Jamie King is, I believe, in the My Bloody Valentine remake, and Malcolm McDowell is in the Rob Zombie remakes of Halloween. So, yeah, definitely check this out if you're looking for a Christmas horror movie. Okay, then we have Slumber Party Massacre and Sleepaway Camp. Do not own the sequels on Blu-ray yet because they're so hard to come by and they're freaking expensive when you do find them. But Slumber Party Massacre, might get around to watching this next summer or the summer after. And then Sleepaway Camp, I might hold off on that for another summer because I really want to get the other 3, on Blu-ray. Then we have Terror Train, a New Year's horror film. It was alright what it was. Jamie Lee Curtis, David Copperfield. Yeah, out of all the people, David Copperfield. Alright film. I definitely think you guys will get a kick out of it. Then we have the 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacre films I have on Blu-ray, which is the remake and the original 74 film. Definitely going to be reviewing this probably in September, maybe. Just depends on how I can get my hands on the films. But as a franchise itself, definitely has a weird, storyline. Okay, Uncle Sam, another holiday type film. I just reviewed this about, I'd say, a month ago. About a month and a half ago. It was an alright holiday film, not my favorite. Then we have VHS. I believe Strange Michael also reviewed this. He told me it was a really good franchise. Definitely want to pick up the other 3 or 4 that are on Blu-ray. Hoping it's good. It's another found footage type thing. You guys did see this in one of my movie hauls. Then we have The Witch. Standalone type thing. It's got a lot of supernatural elements. Dead Meat covered this. Don't remember what it was about. But I know it takes place in like the 1600s during the pagan times. Hopefully it's good. I might cover it. And lastly, on this shelf, we have the Wrong Turn franchise. If I can get them. Good Lord. We have Wrong Turn 1 through 5. And the remake of Wrong Turn that came out in 2021. Don't own 6 yet on Blu-ray. Definitely will pick that up before I start reviewing these. I decided I'll probably review these for next summer. Because it's a big franchise. 7 films. Not as big as F-13, but you know. It's like Hillbilly Cannibals. Definitely think it'd be interesting to cover. Hopefully it's good. Let me know your thoughts on these movies. And lastly, on Blu-ray, I have the complete collection of Friday the 13th, which I just covered last month for summertime. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the collaboration with Strange Michael. I know I did. It was a big collaboration, and I do think everybody got a ton of kicks out of it, and I like that everybody got to stick around and enjoy it. Very good Scream Factory box art. I really do enjoy Scream Factory's Blu-rays. You know, it's got all the Jasons on there. And I actually took this off so I could see the whole thing in full, but I am keeping this because if I throw it away, it's going to, you know, ruin the whole value of it. So, yeah, definitely a cool set. It even came with a little booklet that had a whole bunch of details on all the films, you know, from part 2 and onward. So, yeah, really nice collection. I'm glad I picked it up. And that is my horror movie collection of 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will definitely be picking up more soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your favorite films in here down in the comment section down below. And I will see you in the next review next month. God bless and have a great rest of July. Bye, everyone. See you in August.